The temperatures are right now in the mid to low 50s across the board for southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. It's so deceptive. We've had high pressure, lots of sunshine, dry air, not really have to worry about the humidity at all. And so it feels really nice for us, but it's going to be frigid tonight. Take a look at the temperatures across the board from southeast Georgia to northeast Florida along the coast in the 50s. Also further out along I-10 as well, all the way out to Columbia and Alachua County. Brunswick, you're already at 48, as well as Jacksonville. The temperature will keep dropping. Now, as far as the wind, it's been very breezy along the coast for most of northeast Florida, from Mayport all the way down to Palm Coast and even inland for Green Cove Springs. Those winds will start to die down in the evening, but will still have an impact on the wind chill and how cold it feels, in particular for southeast Georgia. Take a look at exact track 40 radar. Nothing for us to track at this moment, but if you take a look at the purple shading, this is the area for the freeze warning, and it's starting earlier than most of our freeze warnings. It's starting at 11 o'clock tonight, going until about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So this is for all of southeast Georgia, inland parts of northeast Florida. Looking ahead at our temperatures after sunset, we'll be in the 40s by 9 p.m. And then before we get to midnight, we'll be dropping into the 30s. You can see in the early morning hours along the coast, we'll stay in the 40s for places like Mayport, St. Augustine, and Palm Coast. Also for Green Cove Springs and Palaca, but still very cold. But for everyone else, you're already going to be in the mid to low 30s, and it will continue to drop. Now, as we look ahead, 9 a.m. finally along the coast, back in the 50s, in the 40s just west of I-95, and you'll still be in the 40s for our inland counties for southeast Georgia and northeast Florida. But as we move ahead, take into perspective what it's going to feel like for the wind chill, and this is where it makes the difference. Taking a look at the early morning hours before sunrise, Waycross, you're already in the upper 20s, McClenny mid 20s, as well as Lake City. And then along the coast, Mayport, you're at 27, as well as Lake Mary. This is going to be around 5 o'clock in the morning. And this will continue. As I mentioned, the freeze warning will not be lifted until 9 a.m. Along I-95 from southeast Georgia to northeast Florida, you'll be in the 30s all the way down to Palm Coast. Then things will start to warm up after about 9 a.m. And then we're still going to be kind of cool around noontime. To give you some perspective, typically our low is around 48, our high 69. So we're just 10 degrees lower than where we should be when it comes to our temperatures. As we're looking ahead, we're still going to have more high pressure, so plenty of sunshine despite how frigid the temperature will be over the next 3 days. But we do have a cold front moving through Wednesday through Thursday, giving us a 30% chance for rain. Taking a look across the board, again, these lows initially along the coast will be in the 40s, further inland the 20s and 30s, and the highs tomorrow in the early afternoon will be in the 60s. Here's a quick look at the 7-day forecast. Remember, that will be the low 60s, folks. High of 60 tomorrow for Jacksonville. We're going to start down in the mid 30s, though. And take a look as that cold front moves through. We see there Tuesday to Wednesday, look at that drop in temperature. And then we're back to frigid temperatures again after a warm up Monday and Tuesday.